underway here. Stars won that face-off. Puck comes into our zone. Played to the near corner here. Harp across to Peyton. Forward to Ben. Got Brock coming with him. Backhander towards the net. Wide at the side of the cage. Ben now in the near corner. Got across towards Brock. He was tied up though. Peyton now in the neutral zone. Across to Ben. Sent to Ben deep. Stars play that up to the neutral zone. Reed there with a poked it away. Puck comes back to our end. Chase in the far corner. Up to Peyton. Noah now plays it into the neutral zone. Reed now in the far corner. Puck comes out to Carson. Shot. Glove save by the goalie. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Austin sends it back in. Noah's got to check up. Stars enter our zone. Played up into the netting. Stars with possession. Drayden with the takeaway there. He's going to enter the zone. Got Hank coming with him. Sends it. Now Stars got a stick on that. Forced the pass down low. Puck comes out of the zone in our way. So JT played that aside. Irons plays it forward into the neutral zone. Stars gain possession. Back into our end. Irons leaves that for Smith. Enters the zone off Ross's stick. Schuma with pressure. Stars now into the zone. I think they were offsides. Up in the far corner. Saved by JT. Away with possession on that face-off. Looks like they're Mannion with it now. Sends it in. Chase with a shot there, blocked. Ben enters the zone. Got a shot off a stick up into the netting. Stars are offsides. Back into the Stars end off that face-off. They've got possession. There's a chase forward to Harp on towards Ben. Enters the zone. Played to the corner. Into Chase. He's going to send it all the way around far wall now. Sent out of the zone by the Stars. Harp across to Peyton. Enters the zone, turns back. Puck comes to Cade, he keeps it in. Stars have gained possession, they're gonna get a clear there and send that. No icing. Puck comes to Ben on the far wall. Sends it in the Stars zone. Icing is waved off. That group goes off their change. Stars send it back our way. Cade with the interception there. Played forward to Castor. He sends it in the zone. Bounces out though. Race to the puck here. Gross is able to win it. Carson plays it forward to Noah. Enters the zone, gets around the man. Shot went wide. Puck is loose in the crease. Now the slot kept it. Puck bounced out of the zone there. Just went over Gross's stick. Sent back in on net by Carson. Stars will win that face-off. Stars win that face-off. Seen in our zone. JT behind the net to play it. Sent out. Stars regain possession in the neutral zone here. Sent on net. JT's going to glove that. forward to Larson, now to Hank. Puck came out of the zone off of defender's stick. We got to check up here. Played to the corner there by JT. Ross forward to Hank. Knocked off the puck. Stars going to regain possession here. Moses with the takeaway. He's coming into the neutral zone with it. He's going to send it in on net. Turned aside by the goalie. Stars with possession now on their own end. Puck bounces over Brody's stick. Goes deep in our zone. Puck goes up into the netting. Puck enters the Stars zone there off the face-off. Send in RN. JT is going to play that. Nets off, so we got a stoppage here. We'll get a defensive zone face-off coming up. Whiffed on that shot. Peyton with the puck now enters the zone. Sent towards Cade, streaking to the back post there. Goalie was there to make that save. Puck sent in our zone off of Gaka's leg there. Must be offsides or something here. Enters the Star zone off that face-off. Noah with it. Caster now. Cross towards Gaka. Played to the far corner. Stars gain possession. Save there by JT. Kept in the zone by the Stars. Caster now enters the zone, cuts to the middle, gets a shot off, turned away by the goalie. Carson's able to force that out of the zone. Stars able to pick it up though, re-enter. Another save by JT there. Comes out of the zone. Hank now coming through the neutral zone. We're going to get a penalty here on the Stars. So we'll head to the power play. Clear there. Irons back to retrieve it. Feeds it up to Peyton. Puck enters the zone. Turned back by the Stars. Gets by JT. He heads to the corner to play it. Sends it back far wall to Peyton. Irons feeds it forward to Ben. He enters the zone, loses the handle. Cleared by the Stars, gets past Irons. Stars with possession now. Try it again. Ben enters the zone with it. Shot off wide. Comes to Hank. Over to Gross. Back to Hank. Knocked off the puck. Castor with it now. Puck comes out of the zone. Gross will send that in. Stars are able to force that out. It's out to the neutral zone. Briefly there, back in. That's Stars will win that face-off. to Chase. Forward to Mannion, coming through the neutral zone. Sends that in. It's going to be gloved down by the Stars defender, though. Comes back to Mannion. After an errant pass, his shot gets on goal and is controlled there by the goalie. Stars win that face-off. Puck enters our zone. There's no icing there. Cade couldn't get the clear. Stars regain possession. Castor with a takeaway up into the neutral zone. Noah sends it forward, but the Stars defender's right there. And we'll get no icing on that. Stars come out of that scrum. Shot sent wide. Stays in the zone. Got a hook on the Stars here, I think. Comes out of the zone. Gaka back. Sends it forward to Peyton. He's going to send it in the zone. Harp races, plays it on, pass Ben to Castor. It comes to Austin. He sends it back towards Castor. To Ben. And Stars force it out of the zone. Gaka back to retrieve it. Ben is going to send that in. Comes all the way around to Peyton. Not sure what the stoppage is for. Battle in the corner off that face-off. Comes out with the Stars. We send it in our end. JT's going to play that behind the net. Hand it off to Irons. It's a forward to Gross. Send in the zone. Ross is right there. Circles behind the net. Irons to Hank. Over to Gross. Across to Ross. Saved there by the goalie. Larson lost the handle there. Stars are coming our way. We got to race back. Save there by JT. Stars still have possession. They're going to capitalize on that. Stars win that face-off. They're going to send that in for icing. Came to Manny there. He got a shot off. I think it was deflected wide. There goes the far corner. Moses fed it back towards the net. Shuma was tied up. Stars have possession coming our way. Knocked off the puck there by Mannion and sent in the zone by Shuma. Moses racing to get there. Puck back into our zone on Broady's stick. Plays it forward towards Peyton. Back to Broady. Lost the handle. Winds up getting on the doorstep there. JT's going to cover it. Stars will win that face-off. Poke and stick on that shot. Puck winds up on Hart's stick. He enters the zone with it. Sent on net there. Turned aside by the goalie. Puck comes to Broad. Tries to drop that to Hart. He's got it now. Cross towards Ben. Stars with him now, able to escape the zone. Smith plays that forward towards Hart. Pass was intercepted there. Stars with pressure. Shot turned aside by JT there. It's still loose arm. And Hart forward to Ben. Poked away. Winds up on Noah's stick. He's able to force it out of the zone. Ben needs a change. Puck comes to Smith. Gets it forward to Noah. Knocked off at the blue line. Gaka there to pick it up though. He enters the zone. Knocked off the puck, but it goes deep. Carson sends it back down low. Stars win the race. And they enter our zone. That is off. Play will continue. Gaka forward to Carson. Couldn't connect there. Puck comes towards Noah. It was played by the Stars. Back into their end. Shot went high there. Covered by JT. Ross is able to send that out of the zone. Got Hank now enters the zone. Got around a man, got a shot off there. Stopped by the goalie. Face off one back by the Stars. Battle for the puck though. Irons able to keep it in with a kick there. Hank sends it deep. Stars are first there. Hank gets it back. Corner sent back up towards Chase. That didn't work out. It got by Chase, and here comes the Stars. Shot wide. Chase played that forward to Ross. Taken away. Here we go again. Good save by JT. Drayden with the puck now. Sends it in to Mannion in the zone. His shot goes wide. Comes out of the zone. It's going to be sent for icing. Gain possession. Sending it our way towards Brody. Bounces over everybody's stick. Moses finally collects it forward to Shuma on into the zone. We overskated though, and Stars able to force it out momentarily. again. Comes to Mannion. He sends it back in. Moses will race to get there. Stars able to play it out of the zone though. That'll go for icing again. Stars send that for icing. Puck comes to Hart. Shot covered up by the goalie there. Face off controlled by the Stars. Pass was intercepted by Peyton. Lost an edge. Gets it forward to Harp. He enters the zone. Goes back towards the corner. Back to our end. Irons enters with it. Sends it deep. Gets over to Peyton. Comes back to Peyton. Cutting towards the net. Shot saved by the goalie. Faceoff came back to Noah for DeCaster. Couldn't find the puck. Puck enters our zone. Castor sends it back out. Puck enters the Star zone. Ratcliffe with it. Plays it behind the net. Stars come out of there with it. So now to the zone by the Stars. We get to hustle back to get it. Ralph sends it over towards Chase. Drayden with it now. Sent forward towards Ratty. Center ice. Sent in the zone. Stars are offsides. a power play out of that. Stars were able to win that face-off. Couldn't get it out, though. Puck winds up with Ben. He centered it for Reed. Couldn't get a handle on that pass. Reed now over to Irons. To Ben, to Peyton. His shot goes wide. Kept in the zone there by Irons, but Stars were there to play it. Castor now enters the zone, driving towards the net, hits the ice, puck is loose, covered up by the goalie. We're going to head to the Zam break here. shot there, goes wide. Irons able to keep it in. Played to the corner by Castor. Picked up there by Ben. Castor gets it up to Irons. Credit to Ben, over to Peyton. Oh, off the goalie up into the netting. Moses wins that back to Irons. His shot goes wide. That's going to get by Castor out of the zone. Castor back, wins the race to it. Peyton picks it up in the neutral zone. Enters, drops it for Ben. Over to Castor. Through the slot. Got by everybody. Kept in the zone there by Irons. Stars will get the clear. We got Brown to the box for elbowing. So we got 4-on-4 here for a few seconds. We do get a clear. Puck is bouncing in the neutral zone. Hart picks it up. Got a shot off, but is blocked by the defender. Dallas man advantage now. Puck comes back to Harp in our end. He's coming through the neutral zone. Enters the Stars zone, sends the puck deep, peels back. Goes the far corner. Ratcliffe comes out of there with it, gets a clear, goes all the way down. We're going to change. Sent in the zone by the Stars. Gain possession. Kept in there at the blue line. Stars still have it. Good pressure there by Drayden. Almost forced it out. Eventually cleared there. Moses is out of the box. Forward there. Castor couldn't get a handle on it. Puck comes to Carson. He enters the zone. It's a shot off, goes high. Almost went off the goal. He's back there. Now, how is... the net was off. sent to the corner. Stars are there to play it, and they're going to send that for icing. Get it out of the zone. They enter RN. That got through everybody to JT. He turned to the side. Now we're coming through the neutral zone, headed their way. Mannion sends that in. Dawkins sends that forward to Ratcliffe. He's coming in. Got a shot off there. Okay, right back to him. Buxton and RN by the Stars. Goes for icing. Stars win it back. Coming our way. Driving towards the net. Sent wide there by Gross. That shot goes high off JT's shoulder. Stars got it back. Send it towards the net. JT's going to cover that up. Ross picks up that loose puck, gets it forward to Harp, forces it in the zone, sent towards the net, covered up by the goalie there. Stars able to clear that. Enter our zone. Pass was deflected, comes out of the zone. Hold up there. Peyton does enter the zone with it. Johnny towards the net, over to Harp. Tried to get it back to Peyton, driving to the net, but it hit a skate on the way. Smith there keeps it in at the blue line. Puck comes to Peyton, but he's tangled up there with two Stars defenders, and they came out of there with it. Ben now coming through the neutral zone, enters, sent across towards Peyton. He was tied up. Drops it for Ben. Across to Irons, shot wide, and out of play. Back to Irons, sent towards the net, turned aside by the goalie. Ross there, sent back towards the crease. Puck bounces out, now Stars have it. They're offsides again. Not called. forward to Hank, got by everybody, goes for icing. Carson comes out of there with the puck off the face-off. Able to send it in. Tried to get it to Noah. He does. Back towards Gaka. Couldn't get a handle on it. Noah now in the corner. Not to the ice. Puck is loose. Lines up on the Stars stick. Send that for icing. Stars with it in their own end. Into the neutral zone. Send it in. Chase it down. Forced to the corner by Castor. Sent deep. Out of there with it. Turned aside by JT. Came to Moses. He was able to send it out of the zone. The Stars sent it right back in. JT leaves that for Chase behind the net. Gets it over to Gaka. Pass was intercepted. I think it was headed for Noah on the far wall. Stars enter the zone again. Sprawl there by Gaka. Able to stop that attack. Shot there from the blue line was blocked on the way. Comes to Ben. Sends it out to the neutral zone. The Stars have regained possession. They send it back towards Ben. He's got a battle though. Sends it in the zone. Kept in there by Brody. Stars coming our way. Shot missed. I'm not sure if we got a stick on that or not. Went in from a bad angle. that over to Ross, send in the zone. Bison's waved off. Brady was the first there. Gets it forward to Ross. See towards the blue line, kept in there by the Stars though. Comes to Ross. He's able to force it out. Stars regain possession in the neutral zone and send it back in. JT's going to cover it up there. Hart gets that over to Gross, coming through the neutral zone, sends it in to the near corner. Chase, he sends it back in. Comes out of the zone, Peyton back to get it. Stars enter the zone. Chase with it now. Sticks with it, gets it out of the zone. On into the Star zone off of Hart. Sent towards the net, deflected high, went over the goal. Stars regain possession here. Rough save by JT there. Hank with the puck now, coming through the neutral zone. Gets it over to Noah. Back towards Hank. Loose. Castor back towards Hank. The puck is loose. Castor with it now in the far corner. Back down low. Noah. Towards the net. And that might have gone up out of play. Sends that down low. Moses in the corner. Puck comes back this way. Stars will get there first. Comes to Cade at the blue line. He's able to keep it in. Comes out of the zone. Gaka sends it back in on net. We check up. Blocked by Moses. Comes to Mannion. His pass hit escape. Stayed in there briefly. Comes out to the neutral zone. Stars send it back in. comes to the Stars off the face-off. Sending our zone. JT plays it over to Brody. Back towards Chase. Drayden with it now. Up towards Ross. Got by him. Stars possessing now in their own end. Back into our zone. Brody's there. Forced back deep by the Stars. Comes out of the zone. Icing is waved off. Comes to Drayden. Works it through the slot. Comes out to Brody in the neutral zone. We're offsides. Puck comes to Harp there in the corner. Drops it for Ben. He cuts back. Where's the Harp again there? Oh, shot knocked down by the goalie. Great save. Good look there. Comes to Chase there, coming into the neutral zone. Stars got it, send it back in. Gaka back to retrieve it. Plays it up towards Smith. Eventually brought out of the zone by Ben. Enters, tries to get around a man. Centering pass, couldn't connect with Hart. He was there, but so was the Stars defender. Puck comes to Peyton. He's got room. Over to Hart. Shot hit the side of the cage, I believe. Then back to Smith. In. Smith finds the back of the net there. I think it was from Ben. Faceoff comes to Ratcliffe. He's coming to the neutral zone now. Cut towards the middle, had it knocked off his stick. Stars gain possession and send it in our end. Got a hand pass, I think. Ratcliffe comes out of there, plays it towards center ice. Castor, I think we may have gone offsides. Ross sends that in, across to the near corner. behind Ellenberg at center ice. He sends it back in. Ross there wins a battle. Noah fed towards the slot, but the Stars picked it up there and sent it back our way. Icing. Kept in there at the blue line by Brody. Stars now coming back our way. Got a shot up there, went wide. Puck comes to Brown. He's able to force it out of the zone. That's going to go for icing. Puck in the near corner, comes out towards the blue line. Stars defender goes blue to D. Puck is shot towards the net, goes wide. Brody comes out of that scrum with it, plays it back this way. Stars came out of there with it. Mannion forces the Stars defender out of the zone. Sit back in our end. Larson's there with Irons. That's going to be a hand pass. Puck came over Carson, comes out of the zone. Stars have to check up. They send it back in. Chase back to get it. Eventually out of the zone off Cade's stick. Once again, Stars have to check up. Chase back with it. Larson now comes out there with it. He's coming through the neutral zone. Had it knocked off his stick. Comes to Ross. Played towards the corner. Stars wind up with the puck. Larson again is able to get it in zone. Gets a shot off. Turned aside by the goalie. Sent to the far half wall. Carson's there. His pass hit a skate. Stars get it in our end. Pass hit a stick and comes all the way back out to their end. JT is going to get a shot on that there. He's going to just control that. We'll get a D-zone face-off coming up. To Smith, he's going to send that for icing. gets it over to Gross. Forward, just got past Billy. Stars send it back in. JT's there to play it. Peyton now. Ben picks it up in the neutral zone, enters with it. That's left for Peyton. Driving towards the net, knocked off his stick. His shot goes just high. Puck comes all the way out our way. Park back to defend. I think the puck went out of play there. Stars possess it in our end. Comes to Hank, he gets it forward to Noah, played up and out of the zone. Castor picks it up there, he's driving towards the net. Shot's knocked down and covered by the goalie. Puck came to Hank off that face-off. His shot is deflected high up out of play. Puck comes out, enters the Stars zone. Hank's there. He's got Noah coming with him. His shot goes high and wide and out of play. Looks like they gave us a shot there. Must have hit the goalie's shoulder or something. Cade sends that back towards the net, deflected by Star's stick. They're going to get a clear there. Comes back our way. Icing. Puck comes to Cade, bounces over his stick. Kept out of our end by Gaka there. Stars have possession though. He's back to Cade, forward to Shuma. He's going to enter the zone. That's sent on net. Popped up in the air off the goalie. Lines up back in our end. Gaka's there. Sends it to the neutral zone. Stars enter though. Gaka now coming back the other way. Ross gets that back to Chase. Gives it back to Eric. He's gonna send that into the Star zone. Turned back by the defender there. Ross gets it forward to Ross. The Stars pick up in the neutral zone. Larson now coming through the neutral zone. Enters. Stars in, lost the handle. Ross, that's in the Star zone off their skate. Carson on the far wall. Sends it back down low. Here comes Carson's got irons coming with him. He enters the zone. Harp sends it back to Ben at the blue line. Ben comes out of there with it. Tries to get it back to Harp. Winds up in the corner. Ben now re-enters the zone. Knocked off the puck. Stars have possession. Plays offsides. Broad at the blue line, tries to get it back down low. Stars eventually put that out of play. Stars send it back RN. Austin's back. No icing there. I think he said that was for goaltender interference, maybe. So we get a power play here. Oh, got a cross check on the Stars. to Irons there in the neutral zone. Cleared there. Ben gets it over to Peyton. Shot was deflected there. Stars get another clear. Irons with him now. Up to Hart, enters the zone, drops it for Ben. And cleared again.